I've got a package in the mail. Let me describe further. I've got a package in the mail from the folks over at Horror Pack. Let me describe further than that. Horror Pack every single month delivers to you a selection of horror-themed DVDs and or Blu-rays to your house. It is also Christmas time. Not quite. It's still a couple of weeks away. But if you're the person that has been trying to find that special gift for that special somebody who maybe likes videos, who maybe more importantly loves horror movies, what better of a subscription gift, one that can be given to them all year round, than Horror Pack? We're going to go ahead and get this Horror Pack opened up so that you guys can see the selection of random titles that was delivered to this fella. This guy right here. Oh, you got a knife in your hand. I do. This guy right here. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. We're going to open up a package, see what's inside. That's as far of the song I've written so far. Now, this is a random selection of titles. I'm trying to find a good place to open it. This is the good fatty side of the bag. We're going to cut it open there. Ooh, I thought they smelled bad on the outside. I don't know. We're going to open this up. Now, I say random selection. You say what? I say random selection. You say what? No, actually, I say random selection. It just means that, look at the disastrous state of cutting open I've done here. I'm going to just leave that there. Just think about what you've done. We're going to pull out the titles now. I have to also specify this, that they are random selection titles, but they are the same titles that everybody else who subscribed to the Horror Pack, looking at all you guys out there, these are the same titles that you would also receive as well. Let's go ahead and pull out the first title one at a time, and then we'll kind of look at everything. I've got debris everywhere. Let's wipe that away. You know, cleanliness is godliness. Isn't that what they say? I don't know. I don't really know what that says about somebody who's really super clean. Anyways, let's pull out the first title and we'll kind of work our way across. This is Would You Rather. Keep telling yourself it's just a game. Undeniably suspenseful. It stars, I should say, Brittany Snow, Jeffrey Combs, and Sasha Grey. Flipping around. Let's see. It was released, well, it's 93 minutes, but it was released back in 2012. What would you do if a millionaire offered you a chance to solve all your life's problems after the tragic death of her parents? Iris, played by Brittany Snow, pitch perfect, is desperate to make ends meet while caring for her terminally ill younger brother. When seemingly philanthropic aristocrat, wow, look at that, Shepard Lambrick, Jeffrey Combs of Reanimator, expresses an interest in helping them by inviting her to an exclusive dinner party that offers the chance at untold riches. Iris finds herself in a group of similarly desperate individuals, all looking to make some easy money. But the guests soon find themselves trapped in Lambrick's mansion and forced to play a sadistic game of Would You Rather, where only the winner can get out alive. As the game progresses, Iris must decide how far she will go to save her brother and herself. Featuring a terrific ensemble cast includes Sasha Grey, the Girlfriend Experience, Lawrence Gilliard Jr. from Army Wives, Eddie Steeples from My Name is Earl, and Charlie Hoffheimer of Mad Men. Would You Rather is an edge-of-your-seat horror thriller that invites you for a quiet evening of murder. Special features will include commentary by director David Guy Levy and writer Stefan, that is a name, Schlackenhafen. I don't know even, that's probably not even close. Poster gallery and trailer. Would You Rather. Looks interesting. Looks tempting. I'm going to give that a watch. Next inside the bag, we've got ourselves The Barber. The Barber. For 30 years, a serial killer has been hiding in plain sight. Starring Scott Glenn. Flip it around. And this has a release time, well, it's 90 minutes, but it's got a release of 2015. Eugene Van Winderet, played by Scott Glenn, is a small-town barber hiding a dark secret. 20 years earlier, he was arrested for several gruesome murders, but was released due to insufficient evidence. It's always the way. The detective in charge of the case killed himself in despair. Now the detective's son is in town with a few secrets of his own. Is he seeking revenge or hoping to learn at the feet of the master? Through the film's myriad twists and turns, you'll realize there's much more than evil than you could ever imagine. It seems interesting. Tempting. I'll give that a watch as well. What I like about this subscription box anyways, or bag for that matter, is every single month I have new titles that I can watch. Movies that I generally have not heard of, in all honesty, but that gives me a chance to check out some new films hitting the market. Next we have, in a very sealed bag, is Bitter Feast, starring James LaGrosse, Joshua Leonard, Amy Seimetz, and Mario Batali. How about that? It's a horror pack limited edition Blu-ray. I like the cover, by the way. And then on the back, a food critic can dish it out, but can he take it? Revenge is on the menu for notorious blogger J.T. Franks, played by Joshua Leonard of Hump Day, when he publishes a rumor which leads to the demise of TV chef Peter Gray's culinary empire. Gray, played by James LaCrosse of Phantasm 2, kidnaps the writer, confines him to a remote cabin, and presents him with a series of deceptively, I don't know why I had a tough time reading it, deceptively simple food challenges, punishing him for anything less than perfect as total perfection. Bitter Feast is an intense shocker served up with wicked wit and savory flair. The release date on this was 2009. It has 104 minutes of watch time, and it also has trailer, making a feature, and interview. Looking forward to watching that as well. I know I kind of sound like a broken record saying I'm looking forward to watching that, but again, I really like being able to watch new movies. I may not have gone to the video store, for example, looking for video store. What are you, in 1994? Going to a movie store or a DVD store and scoping out Bitter Feast. It's not like I would go into the store and say, I'm looking for Bitter Feast. But this gives me a great opportunity to check out new titles, again, I never have heard of. And lastly, we have Maggie, which is actually a movie I haven't seen, but I was looking forward to checking out, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Abigail Breslin. It's one of the year's most audacious discoveries. Arnold Schwarzenegger is superb. The release date on this is, let's see here, I believe it's recent. Yeah, 2015. Runtime is 95 minutes. A teenage girl is infected by an outbreak of disease that slowly turns those exposed into the walking dead. No connection. During her transformation, her loving father stays by her side, burdened with protecting her from the outside world, and protecting the outside world from her. It has not much in the way of features. Making of Maggie, a deleted scene, audio commentary with director. Never saw it, really looking forward to seeing it. And of course that's it, because you get 4 titles. Let's have a look at what we got once again. Maggie. We had the Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray, A Bitter Feast, The Barber, and Would You Rather. Now, you could have also gotten these also in DVD format if Blu-ray is not maybe your cup of tea. But again, 4 titles delivered to your house every single month. You can't really beat that. Christmas season is fast approaching. I know there's somebody out there that's procrastinating saying, oh, I'm going to do it a little later. I'm going to do it a little later. I'm going to do it a little later. Well, buddy, you've just blinked. It's now Christmas Eve. You've got nothing on the plate for Christmas gifts. So what better of a subscription service than the Horror Pack for that special somebody that likes horror movies? Every single month, and every month after, you can get yourself, or that special somebody can get 4 titles. 4 titles. Not only are they getting the gift being reminded to them that the person in their life, that would be you, cared enough about them to have them subscribe, or subscribe them to a subscription service where they can get themselves Blu-rays. But on top of that, every single month, you're giving them basically a movie that they can watch a week. So it's like a gift inside of a gift. It's like Inception of movies. Not the greatest comparison, but at any rate, today we were having a look at another horror pack. I think this was horror pack for November, but again, 4 titles. Now I have some viewing I can watch sprinkled in there, and that's kind of more like beelining, sprinkled in there amongst all my horror Christmas movies. Of course, I'm watching right now during the Christmas season. If you guys also haven't had a chance to hit that little subscribe button down below, don't put that off. Don't be like that guy or girl. I really am picking on the guys here. Don't be like any person that procrastinates to last minute buying Christmas gifts. You can have the gift. You can have the gift every single day, it seems, by having new videos popping up in your YouTube timeline from this guy. This guy here. Hit that little subscribe button down below. You'll never miss a beat when it comes to future videos. And of course, if you want to go back and have a look at all the previous horror pack unbaggings, Would you believe I've actually got a playlist for you as well? You, sir, are giving gifts upon gifts upon gifts. Don't mention it. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. Certainly stay tuned. More videos are coming your way soon. I'll see you guys next time.